Well, we welcome you in for the second round of the district tournament tonight, Sam. We got two matchups. White County Warriors taking on the Stowe Memorial Lady Panthers. And then later tonight, the Warriors take on
Upperman Bees.
Upperman. Right.
Should be two great matchups, Jack. Really interested to see which, if not both of these White County teams can come out on top.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to meet the starting lineups for tonight. The Warriorettes got a first round bye, being the number one seed in the district, and only lost one game in district play all season long. And the one team that beat them, Stowe Memorial.
Well, let's hope that they don't have our number twice here, Jack, as we're about to get underway here in about 40 seconds.
The matchup was kind of an anomaly, really. But, it was a home game even. They ended up losing by 1 or 2, something like that. But since then, the Warriorettes have kind of been on a tear. I mean, they haven't lost since that game. So
Warriorettes' season has been defined by 3 long winning streaks, interrupted just a couple of times. So they have had a great season. Let's hope that there's no rush to start this game with that first round bye you were talking about, Jack.
That's one thing that always makes me nervous, getting used to shooting in this large gymnasium, kind of a different backdrop than you're used to in a traditional high school stadium or high school gym. But before we announce these starters, once again, well, for the first time tonight, we want to thank our game sponsor, Frank's, Eat Local, Sparta, Tennessee. And we got a whole little ad read for you. We'll let you know about Frank's right after we meet the starting lineup. Starting lineup for the Lady Panthers. We'll let the PA guy handle that.
Number 23, Ashley Whitworth. Number 25, Courtney Hendrick. Number 33, Rachel Smith.
So there's Stowe Memorial's starters. Now we'll get to meet the starting Warriorettes.
And now starting lineups for the home team, White County Warriorettes.
Starting 5. Looks awfully familiar. How it's been all season long. First up, we got Ava Jones. We got Bella Winningham.
Interesting to see which 3-point line Bella Winningham picks.
Yeah. Gracie Clark announced next, followed by Lakeland Grasty. And finally, Miss Basketball finalist Celeste Reed. Yeah, you mentioned Bella Winningham getting to pick a 3-point line. I don't think it matters. She'll probably be shooting behind all 3 of them, because that's about where she shot from all season long.
Without a Warrior head, I think she's just going to pull from Awesome Eagle tonight.
Might as well. Now we get ready for tip-off here in Cookeville, Tennessee.
We said it last night. We just want to reiterate what a nice stadium we are in right now. This gymnasium is great. We're at some very comfortable seating. Great view for you folks at home. We're excited to be here.
Absolutely. And once again, shout out Sparta Live, the sponsor, and Frank's for being tonight's game sponsors. Now with the tip. That one falls out of bounds, and we're going to redo it. Well, I thought we were going to redo it. Usually that's what they...
That's when it goes out of bounds off the tip, usually it'll re-tip. I was playing in a game a couple weeks ago. We had 3 tips.
Lady Panthers got the rock to begin the game, trying to drive to the left, kick out to the 3-point line. Now bounce pass down in the paint, guarded by Reed. Trying to cut back Celeste Reed. Got the block, but I guess a little bit of contact too.
Warriors foul, Reed at first, team first. Edwin, shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
That'll get the scoring started here tonight, 20 seconds in.
Now the Warriors are going to have to come from behind, Jack.
Yeah.
Luckily, they have plenty of time to do it.
Grasty going to bring the ball down for the Warriorettes. Been a great facilitator for them this season.
Just a pure point guard, plays the position to a T.
The drive from Clark won't fall, rebounded by the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers trying to make a run here. They kick out to the three-point line, a wide open look, and they bury it. This is the kind of start we got nervous for, getting that first round bye, not used to the environment. Haven't played a game in a while. It's been about a week.
And Stone Memorial had a gritty win against Cumberland County last night to be here. They're battle-tested and ready.
The three won't fall for the Warriorettes. Yeah, Stone Memorial, we came in just as that game was getting wrapped up. They had like a 3-point lead and ended up extending it to like 12 before that one ended. So definitely got some experience. There's a backdoor cut, tipped out of bounds by Reed.
Stone Memorial to inbound.
6:43 left here in the first quarter. Lady Panthers now at the free throw line. Little half spin going up and under. It's a strong finish over Ava Jones.
Stone Memorial up a touchdown already. See if the Warriorettes have an answer.
Grasty finds Jones. Winningham's going to try a deep three.
We mentioned that the three lines won't confuse her any, Jack, and she pulled from way beyond that final arc, just off the side.
Well, after the missed shot, it was tipped out by Stone, so we're going to get a White County inbound. Grasty finds Jones. She tries a quick shot, and it's not going to fly.
That shot was swatted almost immediately. Great recovery from number 25 on Stone Memorial.
They get it into Jones once again. Now she's trying to go up and under. She draws some contact, and now the Warriorettes with an opportunity to get the 0 off the board for them.
Ava Jones is a great free throw shooter, and what she does even better than that is get to the line. She can sell the contact, seek it out, and she hoists a lot of shots from the charity stripe.
First free throw falls. Maybe this is all that it's going to take. Once you get the first one, usually after that they get a little easier.
Good rebound from Gretzy there.
Jones left wide open.
Another offensive rebound from the point guard.
Reed down in the paint. Now she draws some contact. Maybe it was an intentional miss from Ava Jones. She wanted 3 points on the possession.
Master tactician Ava Jones.
She knew Celeste was eventually going to get the ball. And
it's actually a play that Coach Dodgen drew up a couple weeks ago in practice, just now getting to implement.
Nice roll for Reed. Doubles the score for White County. Maybe she'll intentionally miss this one, looking for another offensive rebound. No.
Well, she did it wrong. Made the basket.
But the Warriorettes secure 3 on one trip on the offensive end. Stone Memorial trying to break that Warriorettes press that's worked pretty well all season. They do a nice job breaking it, get a wide open look in the corner. It won't rattle in. Nice tip from Reed and a foul called against number 33.
The Warriorettes were lucky there, Jack, as that should have been a foul on Billy Winningham along the sideline. Didn't call it there, and it led to a wide open corner 3 that maybe later in the game, more acclimated to this gym, Stone Memorial could hit.
Yeah. Just doesn't really seem like the Warriorettes are playing fast so far.
Seems sluggish.
Reed down in the paint. Grasty's second chance. That'll fall out of bounds and stay Warriorettes basketball. A lot of forced shots, too.
Not a whole lot going right for the Warriorettes so far, but Lakeland Gretzy's offensive rebounding at least bailing out that possession. In comes Kyra Fox for her. Like she might have injured her hand on that last play.
One good thing about the game, though, is we're only 2.5 minutes in, so much time left. Clark tries to cut back to her right, tipped pass, and that's a turnover. Stone in trouble, though, and we're going to get a jump ball, so luckily the Warriorettes are going to get it back. But some more good defense from Stone Memorial.
And something that Stone Memorial has that a lot of Warriorettes don't is plenty of size to go up against some of these bigger Warriorettes.
Yeah, 1 through 5, a lot of height. Reed's going to try a 3, bounces up.
That's over the backboard, Stone Memorial ball.
But, I mean, every position for Stone Memorial, there's nobody real short on the court for them.
There's no one really for them to exploit matchups with. Is this just solid 1 through 5 lineup that Stone Memorial has?
There's a drive for Stone, and another bad foul for the Lady Panthers. No need for the extra contact.
Playing such great defense, but just those silly fouls that far away from the basket, not going to help their case any. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Be interesting to see what Kyra Fox brings to the table. She's usually not in the game this early.
Reed in the paint. And a jump
ball.
I'd like her to put that up a lot faster. She cut back to her left. It looks like she might have had a little room. And she would have just tried the initial shot.
Maybe some of those early misses have gotten Celeste Reed's head. None of these shots really falling yet for the Warriorettes.
Another wide open look for the Lady Panthers. And I have to imagine Coach Dodgen's going to get out of this press real soon because it's only led to wide open looks.
And that was part of the reason Stone Memorial beat them last time, Jack. They could break the press and left the Warriorettes without numbers.
Reed, shot won't fall again. Bounce pass down into the paint. They kick it back out to the three-point line. Now top of the key, pump fake handoff.
Stone Memorial going to take time to set it up again.
Yeah. And you know, one thing about that press for White County, it's the same press they've used all year, so obviously a ton of film on it for Stone Memorial. You know how to beat it. You know what you got to do. I'd like to see, I wonder if Coach Dodgen's got an extra press, you know, he's keeping tucked away.
A back pocket type of press.
Just a different look, because I know these Lady Panthers only are expecting one thing. Reed going to pull a deep three. It won't fall. Rebounded by the Lady Panthers. I'd have to imagine the three-point lines probably tripped her out there because she pulled that one, I mean, real deep.
That looked like her furthest shot of the year, Jack.
I'd say you're right. Strong rebound from Celeste after the miss from Stone. Now kick out to Gracie Clark. She cuts back to her right.
Another great block.
But Ava Jones, you know, right place, right time. Puts 2 on the board, cuts the lead down to 4 for Stone. Luckily, all these open looks not led to too many points.
Yeah, the Warriorettes have had some holes in their defense and can't seem to find any in Stone's. Drives right into Kyra Fox and a charge.
That's one thing we saw the Warriors do very well last night, and we're keeping the same trend here tonight.
Kyra Fox is a backup point guard on this team, but she could very well be a starting point guard on another team if she has to sit behind Gretzky. Kyra Fox is a defensive whiz, showing it right there.
Reed kicks out to Jones. Open look from 3. Won't fall. Celeste Reed, though, going to get some great points. And, you know, I thought she might have got an opportunity at a third. A little bit of contact on the shot, but we'll certainly take 2.
That was the best looking possession so far. Kick it inside, kick it back outside. Missed the 3-pointer, wide open offensive rebound. That was good ball movement there. Speaking of good ball movement,
doesn't get much easier than that.
Kyra Fox's mismatch right there. Just number 25 getting lost in translation.
Ava Jones going to try a three. It won't fall. And one thing the Warriorettes are not doing the same as the Warriors yesterday is shooting the ball.
Warriors put on a shooting barrage last night, and Warriorettes have come out flat with their jumpers so far.
Minute 20 left to play here in the first quarter. Not really had a lot of stoppage of play either. They tried to wrap around on Jones. She's not having any of it. Now in transition, got a little 3-on-3, kick out three for Winningham, and
pass to Gracie Clark.
Another kick out look for Fox, and she's
good.
Just a 1 point lead now for the Lady Panthers. And the Warriorettes doing a nice job climbing back into this one.
For the way that Stone Memorial is controlling the game early, for the Warriorettes to just be down one right now with 45 seconds left, real testament to how scrappy this team can get.
Really the thing that's helped them out so much is offensive rebounds too. I mean, it feels like, well, I can guarantee over half of those are off of second chance points. And
I can think of at least 5 points that have come just off of an offensive rebound. In comes Lakeland Gracie and Ashlyn Selby.
Now 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gracie's just going to take it all the way herself. Ava Jones on the second chance.
Offensive foul.
But the right call there. I would really like to see the Warriorettes take one out of the Warriors book and hold it and take the last shot, because now Stone Memorial's got plenty of time to get a shot up.
For those of you at home, Coach Mitchell does not coach both the boys and the girls, is evident by that last play.
Celeste Reed goes for the steal, might pay for it, and she does. 2 seconds left. Gracie can throw something up. Well, that'll do it for the first quarter. After one, Stone Memorial leads White County 13-10. And a slower first quarter, certainly for the Warriorettes, but they've kind of been accustomed to it all season, and usually every quarter after that's been their strong suit. But I would like to take this time to thank tonight's game sponsor, Frank's. Indulge in mouth-watering flavors at Frank's restaurants, 2 locations in Sparta, Tennessee. Savor our irresistible wings, burgers, delicious wraps, and a whole lot more. Experience the difference of being served with heart and passion. Come on over and taste the love. We appreciate Frank's and, of course, Delcourt, the sponsor of the second game tonight and last night's game.
Of course, I want to thank Sparta Live and the Expositor for helping us put on these away games all season long. Couldn't do it without all these people we've mentioned.
And all the love from the whole community of Sparta.
Of course, fans that tune in. As looks like Celeste Reed will take a breather, and in comes Piper Price to start the second quarter.
Ashlyn Selby in the game for the first time tonight as well. Down in the corner, Clark going to try a mid-range floater. That shot's pure.
Gracie Clark.
We apologize, having some technical difficulties with our iPad. Try to adjust it on the tripod. Stone Memorial sets up the offense. Pulling the ball at the top of the key. Going for a steal. It's Gracie Clark. Not too much happening on this possession just yet. Number 25 has been big for Stone Memorial so far. as she has got at least 6 points that I can remember. She's doing a great job backing down the Warriorettes down low and getting to her spots.
Layla Jones back at the free throw line now.
That's what got the scoring started in the first quarter. Let's see if it can provide a second quarter spark.
It's always interesting to watch the sidewinding shot from Ava Jones. You know, I don't know how she really does it, but it goes in, so.
Well, fellow statistician Sam Roberts has tried to demonstrate to me multiple times how she does it. He has taken videos of her free throws trying to show me just how she does it, and I still don't understand it.
Hey, I mean, if it falls, it falls.
Warriors now instead of their first. Team first.
First free throw knocked down for the Lady Panthers.
Out comes number 25. Maybe the Warriorettes will have better luck in the post without who has been Stone Memorial's best player down low all night.
Second free throw drained as well. Grasty bringing it down. Finds Ava Jones at the wing, now to Clark. Clark floats it into Selby, gets it passed right back to her. And now they're going to try the opposite corner. Ava Jones pump fake. Kick out to Grasty. Grasty, Euro style.
Walt
Yeah.
drug the plant foot.
Yeah.
Easy call there.
Lady Panthers got it. Little handoff. Kick to the corner. They get it into the paint.
Great hands from Gracie Clark there. Fight for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Warriorettes basketball.
And it looks like it's
Warriors eliminated this last week.
it'll be Stone Memorial basketball.
In comes Bill Winningham and Celeste Reed.
I would say a better showing from White County fans. I look around and see a lot of maroon, especially on that far side.
Well, I see more fans in general than we had last night, Jack, as we could not find a very good parking spot.
Yeah. There's a push called on Celeste Reed. I'll say one fan base that didn't travel too well, Stone Memorial.
Warriors now in second.
You know, in a bigger upset, the game right before this,
Stone
Stone Memorial
Memorial.
lost to Livingston.
Maybe that turned off the Stone Memorial fans, as there are not too many here.
Price finds Winningham for a three. She drains it. She had a little trouble with the first two, but knocks down the third.
Maybe that'll get Bill Winningham going and provide a scoring spark. Warriorettes still down 2.
She just had to adjust to these backboards, these rims.
Kick
Corner
out.
work for Stone.
That was a quick release.
Yeah,
A little too quick.
must have hurried it because she left it short. Now Selby in the paint gets fouled. And an opportunity to tie things up at 19.
Great cut from Selby. She's got great court vision, not only as a passer but as a cutter, finding the holes in the defense. She hits the first, cut the lead in half. Second free throw on the way. It's 19 all. The thing that's really sticking out to me right now, Jack, is number 24 on Stone Memorial. Must have a nose injury of some kind. She has one of those NBA player masks. I don't think I would go anywhere near her.
Yeah. You know, I always wonder how people even play with those because I would not be able to do anything. Like, it would throw off my game completely if I had to wear a
Well, there's that
mask.
clip of LeBron missing the layup and then just chucking it back at his bench. I feel like I'd do that before the game ever started.
Yep.
Oh,
Jones bites hard on the pump fake. She's going to pay for it.
that was a crafty move inside by number 1 for Stone Memorial. Just the post player's best friend, the pump fake.
Selby drives, kicks out to Price. Ava Jones tried to put on a little move of her own, but gets it back to her point guard.
Warriors do a good job moving the ball around.
Ava Jones able to draw another foul. You know, not too much happening, so she decides to take it into her own hands and potentially 2 points from it.
I can't tell what Coach Dodger was telling assistant coach Shanae Wallace, but he was adamant about something that happened on that last possession.
3 minutes, 40 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Forgot to get that updated here. We'll change that ball we're shooting here.
You folks at home, it's not that high scoring in our first quarter, 21-21. Yet again, the Warriorettes from the free throw line ties it things back up. Them struggling from the field just a little bit here so far, Jack. The free throw line's been a big help for them so far.
Lady Panthers fade away shot. That's a tough bucket. Didn't really get her feet set, but knocked it down.
That's a tough shot to guard, but an even tougher shot to hit. So far, Stone Memorial's bigs have outplayed White County's.
And that one just mishandled out of bounds by Lakeland Grassley. And yeah, Sam, you said it best. The bigs for Stone, not even down in the paint. I mean, they've done it all everywhere. Defensively, you know, evidently the mid-range, as we saw last possession.
I think either of those girls can guard just about all 5 positions quite well. They obviously know how to run an offense. 2-man game, strong right there.
And it doesn't matter who number 1's got on her either. She'll take anybody down into the paint.
She's a crafty player, and sometimes she doesn't even need it. Right there, that was just pure out-muscling.
Clark hands it off to Grassley. Grassley spinning back to her right, fading away, and that's a tough bucket too. That's kind of been her trademark move all season. She'll hit you with that spin move, and you know, reminds me sort of like Trip Pinion's play style. Although Trip likes to get a little further down into the paint.
She's not nearly as aggressive as Trip, but like you said, that spin leads right to that shot, and a great defensive rebound there for the Warriorettes.
Ava Jones tries a 3, and it gives the Warriorettes a 1-point lead.
First lead of the night. Let's hope they don't relinquish it. See how Stone Memorial responds right here. Bad entry pass there.
Now it's a loose ball, and eventually the Warriorettes come away with it.
That was a sight to see right then.
Winningham driving baseline, able to box out the defender and get an open look. Brings the lead now out to 3. Just over a minute to play here in the first half. A much, much better second quarter for the Warriorettes.
Just about night and day between the 2 quarters. The Warriorettes have looked much smoother both sides of the ball.
And that right there is what's kept Stone Memorial in this game.
Post presence there. She should get 2 shots.
You can see how many players the Warriorettes have to commit down in the paint. I mean, there was 3 Warriorettes trying to block that shot. Number 25 has just been a unit.
And that right there doesn't help She's got a sweet stroke. Hit that tough mid-ranger a second ago, and if we keep sending her to the line, she'll make us pay. She misses the second.
Well, commentators jinx. I'm just going to say it every time. Hand off to Ava Jones. Jones going to find Grassy. Grassy stutter step, picks it up and swings it over to Winningham. 35 seconds left. Now a bad pass thrown away.
Winningham got tunnel vision there. Just forced one.
And now a timeout taken by Stone Memorial. 20 seconds left. Interesting time to take a timeout, but you know,
we're not the ones who called it.
It's true. Well, once again, I'd like to thank tonight's game sponsor, Frank's. Experience the taste of tradition at Frank's Restaurant, family owned and operated. We take pride in serving up mouth-watering wings, burgers, wraps, and much more. Join us today for a flavorful journey that'll keep you coming back for more. Taste the love at Frank's Restaurant. And, of course, Sparta Live and the Expositor for making this all possible. You know, I was just at Frank's the other day. I went Thursday. One thing I love is it's not that expensive.
Yes, reasonably priced. They have a new location out near my house at where Big Puckett's RVs used to be.
They got breakfast out there, too.
Yes.
Very inexpensive.
It's good eating, as they say, and I suggest dining there.
Yeah, you know, on a high schooler's budget, it certainly helps. It's a foul.
Warriors foul. Team 4.
12 seconds remaining. Stone Memorial to inbound. Let's see if they implement anything from that timeout.
Baseline drive for the Lady Panthers. Kick out to a three from Hedrick.
Oh,
it won't fall. Winningham's going to have a second to chuck it up, and that one will fall short. So that'll do it for the first half. The Warriorettes in the half with a 2-point lead over Stone. The score 28-26, and you know, it was a sluggish first quarter, but they've got a lead going into halftime, and usually second halves are
the Warriorettes' best friend.
That's right. Well, one more time, we'll thank Frank's. You know, eat local, Sparta, Tennessee. You can find them at 194 Churchill Drive or 1037 Austin Road at Frank's at Kane Hollow. And we've even got a little ad. I'm not sure if it's going to play audio. Me and Miss Allen were kind of messing with it before, but regardless, you'll get to see what it looks like. You may not hear what the ad's saying, but we'll,
at least looks cool.
Yeah.
Thank you to the folks at Frank's. We'll show you the Warriors warming up at the girls' halftime before their matchup against Upperman later tonight.
Well, we'll rejoin you in about 7 minutes for the start of the second half between the Warriorettes and the Lady Panthers.
Don't go anywhere.
Bro, Nate is not your brother. Nate is not your brother. No, he is. His brother's Jack Walker. He's on the team. He doesn't play.
Hope you folks at home just enjoyed that highlight reel halftime show that the Warriors just put on. Some great dunk attempts sprinkled in there. I thought Trip Feenan was going to hit a couple. Mason Steele, maybe not so much, but he made up for it afterwards. It was pretty entertaining right there. We'll catch you in about 2.5 minutes.
Okay, bro, we're literally blitzing, dog. Oh, I see you.
All right, well, we welcome you back now for the third quarter. I'm not sure why the time is up there. There we go. Perfect. So it's going to be Warrior at basketball here to start the second half. They've got a 2-point lead. Not their best half all season, but
it's been a great back and forth game for us to watch.
It's true. No one loves – I mean, everyone loves a blowout if you're on the winning side, but everyone also loves a back and forth. Reed down in the paint.
I cannot gush enough about how number one has played in the paint. Shutting down Celeste Reed right there. Something few opposing post players have been able to do at all this season.
But able to get the offensive board back and find their teammate, so – if she's not going to get the points, she'll help a teammate out. And that pass falls out of bounds. It'll be White County basketball. 7:22 to play here in the third quarter.
Great 38 seconds to start the second half so far. Let's look to set up the offense here.
Sling it over to the opposite wing to Grasty. Grasty hands it off to Clark for a wide open lane. That's a good 5.
Basketball 101 right there. Pretty passing cut.
So Memorial getting it down in the paint, trying to work it against Ava Jones. Now the backdoor cut. It's a good finish. I mean, nothing you can do about that.
She's having herself a game, keeping Stone Memorial tight with the Warriorettes.
Winningham kicks out to Jones. Jones moving to her right. Is going to take a 3, and she knocks it down. Good response from the Warriorettes.
Great shot from Jones. I was right. Stone Memorial looks to answer right here.
Lady Panthers trying to get out of trouble, and Whittingham kind of just bats that one
That
down.
was that's about as nonchalant as it can get.
I don't think she was worried at all about trying to steal that. She's putting it out of bounds regardless.
Be interesting to see who else steps up from this Stone Memorial squad. We've mentioned all night long how well the post presence has been. See if maybe some of their guards and wings have something to say about it.
Yeah, the guards have not been really
Even a factor.
Yeah.
They haven't even really been out there. They've had a pretty quick guard rotation.
Whereas it's been quite the opposite for the Warriorettes.
What a finish from Gracie Clark.
She worked off the pivot foot and got a pretty shot to fall. And a timeout taken by Stone Memorial. The Warriorettes find themselves right where Stone was to begin the first quarter, except they've got an even bigger lead at 9 points now. And so we'll take this time real quick to thank Frank's. At Frank's, you can indulge in mouth-watering flavors at 2 different locations in Sparta, Tennessee. Savor our irresistible wings, burgers, delicious wraps, and a whole lot more. Experience the difference of being served with heart and passion. Come on over and taste the love at Frank's or Frank's at Cane Hollow, either one.
You know, whichever's closest.
They're both great. And as always, shout out SpartaLive.com and the Expositor.
Speaking of great things, just goes hand in hand right there.
The 1-2 punch. You can handle it all. Get some good reading in while munching on a delicious burger.
I don't think there's anything more American than that. Coming out of timeout, so Memorial inbound.
Down in the corner, they try to get into the paint. Well defended by Celeste. Now Celeste playing some help defense. Nearly got the steal. She's able to recover, and that's a tough bucket. I mean, that's the quick release saved her from getting blocked, and not only did she not get blocked,
She made a tough shot right there, Jack. Falling away from the basket like that. That was great defense from Reed. Both ways, she leaves that one short. Picked the wrong line.
that one falls out of bounds. It should be Warriorette basketball,
And it will be. Somebody just let out a scary wail. Great block from number 1.
Without number 1 on this team, I think this would be a blowout because she has been able to lock down so many Warriorettes.
Bad shot from her on the offensive end.
High-flying shot for Whittingham. Kept it above the defenders and banked it through.
Number 1 really got up there trying for that block, and I thought she was going to get it, but Whittingham kept it above her.
The lead's back up to 9. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. That bounce pass long, but eventually corralled by 25. Another pass nearly stolen. Stone somehow gets that one, and now a kick-out 3. That one nearly banked through.
That was a Houdini act from 25 to get that ball in there.
And an ill-advised pass from Grasty. As the Lady Panthers are going to sub Kyrie back into the game. Lady Panthers bringing it down. They find themselves in a 9-point hole.
I'm not sure if the Warriorette offense tonight is going to be potent enough to really... Thought that one was going to go in. I don't know if they're going to score enough points to really just put this one out of reach. I think the defense is really going to have to hold up strong and keep Stone Memorial from creeping back in.
Yeah, they've done a nice job making the points harder to come by. Too many turnovers leading to easier baskets and kind of just defensive breakdowns in the first half. A lot of backdoor cuts that were wide open, and we've seen a lot less of that in the second half.
And I think the biggest component of that was getting rid of the full court press that just was just shooting him in the foot time and time again. Now they've been able to set up in their regular defense.
Jones throws it into Reed. Reed spinning back to her left, draws the foul.
I don't know what Gracie Clark did to get number 24 on the ground, but she hit the ground pretty hard.
She's already got that face mask, too. Don't want to have any other sort of brace, too.
There's not any room. Celeste hits the first.
And, you know, no matter how good the defense is, Celeste will find a way to get her points.
Celeste is very good at having a dominant 12 or so points and very quiet 20 points. Just kind of getting them when they come.
Lady Panthers float it down. Going to try the paint again. They hand it off to number 1, and she throws it off the side of the backboard.
A lot of contact right there, letting them play through it. I like that.
That's what we saw a lot of last night.
Very little stoppage of play from the referee so far in the district tournament as
Jesus.
Whittingham's pocket was picked.
It's a strong steal there. Now a kick out 3. And
that's about the
shot.
Face mask is about the only thing she has in common with Kyrie Irving after that shot.
Yeah. You know, at least she can say she created that possession. So, you know, it's like she's allowed to do that. Don't know that I'd want to, but
nonetheless, it's 2 minutes and 16 seconds left.
She made up for it. There's another steal. She's going to try the layup this time, though, and not much luck.
All right, maybe she should go for some passes.
Maybe a kick out is in her best interest next time. Celeste Reed, you know, that 3 looked a lot prettier than number 24's 3. Celeste knocks it home, and now it's 12-point lead for the Warriorettes. Must be the face mask.
She can't see the basket.
She can see the ball.
Boy, can she.
Oh. And, you know,
it's making more and more sense why she has that face mask. She is hitting the deck every other play.
I was about to say, I'm just thinking it doesn't take too much to get her on the ground. There's not really a ton of contact. I mean, definitely a foul, but not a lot of extra contact. And just some good acting in Stone, I guess. She's really committing to the role.
I'm not sure if she's part of the drama department at Stone Memorial High School or not, but she should join.
Another backdoor cut. That time went off the knee and caromed out of bounds.
Warriorettes making it look difficult for Stone Memorial on the offensive end. And Stone's hit some tough shots, but they're not falling anymore.
And it really kind of just seems like the score's sneaking up on Stone as Celeste Reed tries another 3 and a foul against the Lady Panthers.
24. Yeah, 2-4.
But, I mean, I kind of wasn't really paying attention to the score. You look up and the Warriorettes lead by 12.
Just kind of out of nowhere, they're up by 12. Oh, hard fall.
It's not that the Warriorettes have really just scored at will. It's that they've stopped Stone from scoring, so they can tack on points, and it just keeps building to that lead.
If 44 points is not impressive considering how potent this Warriorettes offense is, but more impressive is the 32 they've only given up.
Little fast break opportunity for Stone. They kick down to the corner. Oh! That might be the loudest block I've ever heard.
I'm surprised they did not call a foul just based off of the sound it made. It sounded like she slapped her arms. That was incredible.
You would have thought she caught her clean in the face. I mean, that was like a volleyball spike.
That was incredible. The Stone Memorial cheerleaders were on the receiving end of that.
I guess she didn't really account for how tall Ava Jones is. Clark on the other end spins out and kicks out to Jones. And
That's how it works. Big block on one end, mid-range jumper at the other. Stone will have 30 seconds here.
I was just about to say that's how you finish off a good defensive play and then turn it into good offense. Some people might be able to take notes.
If you know, you know.
Clark got 10 seconds on the clock. She spins back. She kicks out. Kyra Fox got to do something. 2 seconds left. High bouncer.
Could not get the home team roll.
So your Frank's scoreboard update, White County 46, Stone Memorial 32 after 3. And the Warriorettes have been rolling, and they've given themselves a nice cushion going into the final quarter of play.
14-point lead heading into the fourth. A dominant third quarter.
And we'd like to take this time to thank Frank's. Shout out Frank's. Great food, great service, great people, inexpensive.
If we weren't getting back so late tonight, Jack, I'd say we go to Frank's and celebrate
Absolutely.
tonight's venture.
And of course, the expositor, InspartaLive.com. The reason we've been able to go on the road for both football and basketball season.
Very appreciative of them.
Well, 8 minutes left till the Warriorettes find themselves in the district championship. That'll take place on Monday night, late Monday night. I think that game's at
9 o'clock. So,
may have to,
what I like to call my bedtime, but I'll be here, hopefully.
may just
Barring
have to,
a big second.
may just have to tell Miss
comeback.
Allen I'm going to be absent in first block for announcements. Give myself an extra couple hours to sleep in.
Number 1 doing jumping jacks for the ball down low. Celeste Reed fell asleep on the assignment.
Well, now she's got it. Bounces it down into the paint, throwing it up off the glass.
Frustration foul there.
And those shots were all falling for him in the first half. Now, not so much. And, you can't blame the two bigs for Stone. There just hasn't been much of a presence from
anyone else.
Yeah.
They've had to really carry a heavy load for him, and you can't blame them for keep hoisting up shots.
Celeste down in the paint. She draws a foul. That'll send her back to the line. They've got a 14-point lead, 7:21 left.
You gotta think those two girls are tired. I mean, they're drawing the hardest assignments on offense and defense. They've been out there the whole game, whereas the Warriorettes have trickled in bigs throughout to keep everybody's legs pretty fresh. Celeste hits the first.
Can't get the second. And, Stone really hasn't made any substitutions either. We saw number 25 come out one time. I don't know that number 1's came out of the game yet.
I think she sat to start quarters, but I don't think that as soon as she's been out there, they've sat her.
On a substitution.
Going to ride her till she bucks.
The shot won't fall. And a careless foul picked up by Ashlyn Selby.
No use for that, up 16 points with just under 7 minutes to go. That far from the basket. It's just Stone offense really is running through the paint.
And it's about to show here again. This is now a timeout taken by Stone Memorial.
Just couldn't get anything going on that possession.
Luckily for Stone, ending, a crazy comeback here in the fourth quarter. You're guaranteed a game in region at this point. So the season's not over, unlike, the games we watched yesterday. You get to see the cheerleaders.
Glad that the cheer squad got to travel, and it's got to be cool for them to be cheerleading in a college basketball arena. A little bit more room back there behind the basket.
Didn't want you to miss that. So now we'll thank our sponsor, Frank's. You know where to find them. It's right there. There's really nowhere else you can look. Shout out Frank's. Lady Panthers with the rock. 6.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Shout out Sam Dykes.
You know, the fans know what they want.
And if you want to drop a comment, let us know
free.
you're watching. We'll throw it up on the screen as long as it doesn't say anything too hateful.
Warriors battle
Because late into the game yesterday, we learned we have YouTube comments.
Complete surprise to us. We had no idea.
It was a nice spin move, nearly banked it home, and Celeste Reed bats it into her own hands, now kicks it up to Winningham. Winningham pump fakes. Now they float it down into Celeste. She's spinning back to her left. High arching shot won't fall. And now a foul picked up by Lakeland Grasty.
This game reminds me so much of the boys' game last night, Jack, where Warriors, best player in Celeste Reed, not having her best night, similar to Trip Pinion last night, but everybody else picking her up and just growing out this lead.
There's a wide open look for the Lady Panthers. Not sure how that got so open, but
That ended a long Stone Memorial scoring drought. I haven't put up 2 points on the board for them in a while.
Grasty nearly banks it in. It's kind of been a dry spell in the last couple offensive possessions for White County. Here's an open look for number 24.
Makes up for that atrocious shot she took earlier.
Must have adjusted to the mask between the third and fourth quarter. Well, if Stone's scoring like that, the Warriorettes are going to have to put up some points here in the fourth quarter.
There's enough time for them not to be able to just coast.
That one won't fall. So Reed's going to try a second one. That one will. It's a pretty fadeaway.
It is.
Tough one to guard, too.
Yeah.
You've got the size and length that Celeste Reed has.
She's just so crafty down low. So hard to guard.
There's a handoff right at the three-point line, trying to drive on Grassi. And they whistle her for the foul.
Warriors battle
Ava Jones, Gracie Clark checking in for Ashlyn Selby and Piper Price.
Now the Warriors put their starters out there to try and keep this Stowe Memorial comeback at bay. Great steal there. Just couldn't hold on to it. Just about the only Warriorette that could have done that. Ava Jones, her long arms.
And
Gets it right back there. Ball don't lie.
Proves she should have got the first one. Grassi cutting to her left, kicks back out to Clark. No need to be in a hurry here offensively. Clark,
Great block from number one. She has played great interior defense all night.
number 24, going to try another.
Oh! You said it, Jack. She must have moved the mask one way or the other between quarters. Looks like a completely different player.
And that's what I hate to see, Sam. These possessions are just ending way too fast for the Warriorettes.
Warriorettes don't need to necessarily do what the Warriors do and drain 2 minutes of clock, but I'd like them to take longer.
Offensive rebound.
Jump ball.
Fortunate
Lucky.
call for the
That
Warriorettes.
would have been an and one otherwise.
Coach Hodgson
Coach Hodgson needs a timeout.
I'd imagine he has to tell him to slow down here. I mean, we've seen 5-10-second possessions these last couple times where he hasn't touched the ball.
But the worst part about it is long 3-point rebounds have set up Stone Memorial full head of steam going their way with it. Cut the lead to only 10 points with 3:52 left in the fourth quarter. Warriorettes are going to have to make some adjustments.
Once again, you see him in the bottom right of your screen, but we'll also put it right in the middle of your screen. Frank's at Cane Hollow. Be local in Sparta, Tennessee. Find them at 194 Churchill Drive or 1037 Austin Road. And Sparta Live.
And the Expositor.
They go hand in hand.
You guys know by now.
Gracie Clark now into Reed. Gives it right back to Clark. Celeste Reed's got an open look.
It was a good two-man game down in the post, and that's a better possession than what they've had. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, at least with that one, you don't come away with points, but you take 30 seconds off the clock.
Any clock you can bleed is good.
There's that wraparound. Ava Jones not having any of it this time either. She's predicting what Hedrick's going to do now at this point. I mean, she's seen all the tricks in the bag, so.
And that's what the poor guard play has caused. Lakeland Gretzky will go to the line.
Took a hard foul there.
Yeah. But with nobody really helping out the two bigs, it's led to pretty predictable possessions for Stone Memorial.
Grassley at the line misses the first. And shout out Miss Aaron. Always supporting every single stream throughout the season. And leaving some love in the comments.
Goretzky misses both free throws. Stone Memorial ball.
But another 30 seconds off the clock, so.
You take what you can get. Warriorettes don't have to put up too many points, just enough to put this one away. What's the call there? Jump ball again. And I can't tell you which fan was upset about that, but one was adamant that that was not a jump ball.
And I know exactly who it was, Sam. I just happened to look over and see the fan who it was. Way over to our right, there's like a Wendy's sign over here up above them. There's like 3 women sitting there. It was one of them.
Oh, wow.
Not that anybody at home can see it, but
we can.
oh, Celeste Reed.
Wow.
A makeup call. It's a makeup
Yeah.
call. Because she definitely caught a shove.
Yes.
Ava Jones trying to make up for it, and she does.
Big game of hot potato. I'm confused by what Stone Memorial's coach. It looked like he was trying to ask if it was a jump ball.
He kept saying jump ball, right? Jump ball. I mean, he saw it was called a foul. I guess he wanted the jump ball instead, but that one certainly a foul.
Nevertheless, it'll be Warriorettes basketball.
Ava Jones taking her time. She's got to find somebody now, though. Eventually gets it to Clark. Clark kind of face guarded, drives, kicks over to Celeste. Celeste down in the paint. Won't get it to fall.
Great defense from number 1 right there, and that's another bad foul.
And it's going to lead to free throws for Stone Memorial.
Just free shots there for no good reason whatsoever.
Only good thing you can say is another minute has been off the clock since Stone Memorial scored. So
2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Warriorettes defense driving force and what's kept them in the lead.
and I think the Warriorettes have scored 4 or 2 points in this quarter. It's one of the two. Not been a very strong fourth quarter, but Luckily, they gave themselves a lot of room to work.
It's now in the single digits, 8-point lead.
I'd like to see a nice run offensively.
Just end this game on a dominant note and show that their district champion opponent that they can close out games.
Jones driving in to try it herself, and she gets fouled. I'm interested to see how many fouls number 1 has because she's picked up quite a few down in the paint. I imagine
They're holding up 5 fingers.
And it was her 5th, yeah.
Great game from her.
That's
As I'm not even sure who they could possibly bring in to replace her. They haven't done it too much tonight.
well, they have yet to bring in.
It looks like they'll just play 4. As in comes number 33.
Yeah, that's not gonna help the comeback.
Timeout. Stone Memorial.
Once again, shout out Franks.
Let that resonate for a second.
Beautiful. I'll just show you the cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders. Warrior Meeta's own Noah Cole. Not taking any pictures, just checking his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's looking
Sleep on the
back.
job.
Yeah. Yep, flirting, nothing.
I hope not. That's my sister he's talking to.
Oh.
Ava Jones knocks down the first free throw. She gets both of them. The lead back out to double digits.
Be interesting what Stone Memorial can do in this last minute and 36 seconds without number 1 in the game. And 1.
They can do that.
Pretty good.
The lead now essentially down to 7. Let's see how the free throw goes. Surely she'll make this, though. I mean, they're called free throws for a reason.
Yeah. Here comes a impressive Stone Memorial's own. Broken immediately.
Winningham can't make them pay, but Reed can. And then Reed. And then 1 for Celeste Reed.
I was just about to say that was terrible defense, but forced a 3-point shot. But without number 1 down low to box her out, Celeste Reed gets an and 1 opportunity.
She gets a nice bounce and answers back with a 3-point play of her own. So the lead once again back out to 10. Now a 3 put up. That one, I was going to say, it'll have to bank in because I know it's not.
It wasn't going in on its own.
Yeah.
We're going to look to dribble out some clock. Wow.
And that's going to send Gracie Clark to the free throw line as the Warriorettes are in bonus. We just hope to not see a bunch of fouls to try to come back here at the end of the game.
About 15 minutes away from the scheduled time for the boys' game.
It looks like we're going to be about right on cue.
Tell you what, this district knows what they're doing, Jack.
I think that just means it's scripted.
Yeah. That shot was supposed to go in.
Lady Panthers can't really take as much time as they're taking right now to score. As we see a 3 forced up. It won't fall.
Looked like that should have been 3 free throws, but I won't complain.
Grassy moving up floor, and finally someone were able to foul. It's going to be in vain, though. 12-point lead.
Looked like she was about to go crashing into the Warriorettes bench. She got fouled at the tip of the wing, but just couldn't really catch herself. So she got right in front of her teammates.
Gresty, no luck on the first one.
Get 2. Tyler Fox by checking the game for Grazie. Who hits the second?
No substitution made. Kyra Fox going to step in for Lakeland Grasty.
I hate that.
They roll it up the floor.
I hate that.
Now a kick out. They got a wide open lane, and
Grand scheme of things, that probably won't matter, but adds to her point total.
now a foul called against number 24. With 30 seconds left, it's an 11-point lead. Tough night to be a Stone Memorial fan.
Ofer. Go Ofer in this gym. Back-to-back losses.
Yep. You had 2 chances to see a win, and
You know.
you don't get either of them. Well, White County fans are at least getting,
Yeah, at least one.
hopefully 2.
Yeah.
Tough matchup against Upperman coming up, though, for the boys, so they're definitely going to have to play like they did last night.
Mm-hmm.
And, maybe we'll see another huge game from Jackson Young.
He put on a show last night. Enough can't be said about how well he played. But the boys left to contend with Ty Cobb for Upperman.
Yeah, I'd say we're going to see Cole Sims face guarding him once again, because we've seen that every time the boys have faced off against Upperman. Lady
In
Panthers.
comes a host of subs. Good game from them. Let some reserves. Get a little playing time. In and out. Warriorettes figured to just dribble out this clock.
Yep. So Stone Memorial going to be a 3 or 4 seed in a region. The Warriorettes guarantee themselves a 1 or 2 seed, so
Warriorettes will be back in action Monday night at 9
o'clock.
p.m. If you can stay up for it, I suggest doing so.
We'll be live. I believe so.
It should be. That'll do it.
Your final score presented by Franks, White County 60, Stone Memorial 48. And a great showing from the Warriorettes. Really an all-around team effort. There wasn't
Nobody really dominated that game. Just all 5 players on the court doing their part.
I'll say defensively, Ava Jones looked phenomenal, but it was a great defensive effort from everybody, and they find themselves in a spot in the district championship. So we're about to throw a little timer up on the screen. We got 15 minutes until the boys will begin, so we'll rejoin you for that. And once again, we appreciate the comments. Some more love in the YouTube chat.
Anything to inflate our egos.
But that'll do it for the first matchup tonight. Don't go anywhere, though, because in about 14 minutes and 20 seconds, we'll be live streaming the boys.
Plus, I'm gone a lot. I got a lot of. Oh, yeah. That's right. You're tired teacher. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that you were. Well, all these things. I coached for 35 years. Never had a Christmas golf. Yeah. Spring break golf. Summers. Camps. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I coach too. Several years. Saturday was a film day. Play Friday night, Saturday we watched the film. Yeah. Before Huddle. Yeah. So even with Huddle, you still watch it. Yeah. You go an extra 10, 12 hours. Yeah, that's not the next episode of the other guy. You slide over 18 inches to that next. Yeah. Well, that's when my wife, I want to travel. I was out of place. I really like that. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go hang out. That I can get down for. All the food you want. Everything else is good. When I get there, I will. You're 24. 24 years? 12 years. I was 12 kids. Able to roll in the public? Oh, yeah. But I still, I want the insurance. I gotta go to 30 years down here. I put my youngest through college. I'm working on that. I got one more. We're gonna get some money. But we have like a 4 conversation. Yeah, that's good. Sports. That game only pays $268. No, that's not so bad. You're working the football team. They're paying half of it next year. They're not paying the other half of it next year. Worth doing. I put my son through it. I told him, look, I got to see your master's. You're going to do that. What the practice? That's all. Yeah. On your master's, you go to the law. He did. But I said, you know what? I got my master's. I went back to school when I was like 40 years old. I got that in 2006. Yeah. Shot me up the salary schedule. I paid for itself. I ended up going in the summer to get a GA. Ran that school program for 2 summers. They paid me to go back 3 summers. That's how I got my profession. They paid for all the classes. I just had to take full load of classes. Hiring firemen, ordering snacks. That was a pretty good gig. Yeah. Now we had the Susan Pacific. My master's was at college in California. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Place. Split the teams, yeah. So Nigerian, yeah. Running back. But he's played his years. Right. He was really good for about 6 years. Yeah. Everybody. Footwork. Oh yeah, they did. Oh, they all imagine if come back, you know, full soccer. I did I got a question. I'm out of here. Wow.
Welcome to the games of Tennessee Tech for our next contest between the Upper Leagues and the White County Warriors. Let's meet our stars. First, the visiting Warriors. Number 0, Cole
We welcome you back for the boys game.
Number 3, Trent Pinion.
So we're getting to meet the starters right now. We got Trip Pinion, Cole Sims, Gage Stevenson, Jackson Young in the starting lineup tonight. Well deserved. After
Let's just hope that was not something that came about him being reserved last night. Let's hope he can keep it up in the starting 5.
And now let's meet the starting lineups.
that will be the starting lineup for Upperman. We'll just let this PA guy take this away. There's one guy to watch out for, Ty Cobb.
Number 4, Evan Hudson.
Absolutely.
Number
Go
15,
Sparta.
Clayton Harris. Number 21, Brandon Roberts. Number 23, Bronson Chapman. And these are coached by Bobby Williams.
Do we know who the girls will play on Monday? I'm not sure who won that matchup or if they played today. I'm gonna look at the bracket and see who.
I'll check Max Preps. We'll see what's going on.
It would either be Upperman or whoever the winner was between Livingston and the Cavs. So it's one of those 3 teams. My guess is probably Upperman, but we'll hopefully get you a definite answer soon. Upperman wins the tip-off here. There's a missed shot. That is a wild jump ball to start the game.
I
mean,
that was a great 6 seconds of stuff. I can't even describe what that was. I know that's my job.
Looked like it should have been an over the back. Pinion gets a pass right back to him, and they do a nice job breaking the press. Kick out to Stevenson. Stevenson pump fakes, finds Jackson Young. Young gets it back up to Pinion.
Different look for the Warriors. They were the home team last night. They're in their whites now, the Maroons.
That pass nearly stolen by Cobb, but corralled by Dickerson. It's about the only name I'll know on Upperman.
Luckily for you folks at home, I actually commentated the home game against Upperman, so I'm a little more familiar with who they've got on their side. It was me and Mr. Wilson on the broadcast.
That pass stolen away. Cobb may try to dunk it. Just a casual 2.
Yeah.
But
Nothing special.
yeah, not a flashy 2. Lucas Dickerson, wide open 3, rattles in and out. And nice job by Jackson Young to be in position for the rebound. And it draws a foul. First foul of the ball game. And it'll go on Upperman.
League's foul. Chapman is first. Team first.
What I'm interested to see is how the Warriors will do coming off of last night's big win after Cumberland County. See if they can't take that momentum. And with them,
Throws it on his back and gets blocked.
snatch block. But that was something that he implemented last night. The pass off the defender's backside under the basket didn't work so well that time.
If he would have hit him with a pump fake, I think it would have been
Much better.
Upperman with the backdoor cut. He lost it. Now a
Great
foul call
play.
against Sims.
Mm.
Probably one he shouldn't complain about it. Gave him a whole lot of extra contact.
Warriors foul. Sims is first. Team first.
Cole Sims cannot let himself get into foul trouble. That's something that's kept him out of some games this year.
And a nice job by Jackson Young to take a charge on the inbound. It's something he did very well yesterday.
League's foul. Harris is
We
first.
talked about it. These referees are probably a little bit more inclined to call a charge now that it's playoffs. So, props Jackson Young for being in there and taking it.
Pinion picks a direction and goes quickly. Drives, kicks out to Dickerson for 3. That one left short. Couple of missed threes. The 3-point shot not looking as good tonight, but it's pretty early. Still under 2 minutes into this game. Pull-up jumper, and that one, probably one he's not going to try too much more. Big man a little out of his comfort zone on that shot.
There was an encouraging clang off the backboard.
Pinion at the free throw line. Cuts in and kicks out. Sims pump
Good.
fakes. Back into Tripp. Stevenson, he's going to take a 3, and he knocks it down. That one looked great off his hand. You could tell it was going in.
There goes the Upperman shutout off of a Gage Stevenson three-pointer. Like you said, Jay, that was a pretty-looking
Number
shot.
21 with the ball. That's somebody I don't want seeing him shoot, because I remember watching the home and away game, and I don't know that he ever missed.
He doesn't have to set his feet. He comes flying off screens, ready to shoot. Good defense there from his fellow shooter Dickerson.
A block
Block
called
on Gage.
Stevenson on the charge attempt.
Warriors foul. Stevenson is first.
Sends a big man to the line to shoot 2.
Something from last night's game, Jack, that I'm really interested to see. Jackson Young post presence. He was big last night. Not just big meaning scoring, but big meaning big. He actually went in and battled with the other team's post players. Let's see if he can do that tonight against some bigger Upperman players.
Yeah, Upperman definitely has more size than Cumberland County had. I think that might end up leading to a guy, Nate Griffin, coming in. You know, he doesn't have the size of Jackson Young, but the jumping ability
Plenty
is
of
definitely
athleticism there.
May see a guy like that come in and try to block some shots down in the paint, because somebody, you know, if you've never seen him jump before, you wouldn't expect him to get up as high as he can. But
Another guy to watch, possibly Colby Young. He played a little bit of the home Upperman game. And that's 5 from Gage Stevenson.
he's doing all the scoring tonight.
I love to see that from Gage. Way to be aggressive, something that
We talked
he's
about
not
that
been.
yesterday.
Yeah, just been a little passive at times. I love to see him rattle off 5-foot points.
We get it back to Cobb. Now number 21 fading away. You know, if you'd have made that one, you're allowed to shoot whatever you want, because
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Cole Sims knocks down a 3.
But that one was a great release. And Sims.
I love that he made up his mind quickly.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of threes
Something-
that have been passed up on this season. They've been open, they just hesitate a little bit, and it leads to
And then after those open threes he doesn't take, he'll take the test of one. That was a perfect, I'm going to shoot this ball mentality from
decisive.
Sims.
Cobb gets open, takes a deep one himself. It won't fall. Stevenson going
That's
to get
2
whistled.
on Stevenson.
I think we're going to see somebody get put in for him pretty quickly here, because we're just halfway through the first quarter.
Warriors foul. Stevenson.
I have to imagine we're going to see Lucas Smith or Nate Griffin here.
Jack Jones.
Looks like we're not. He's going to have to
Let
be
him
careful,
play.
though.
I know something about that. I fouled out my rec league basketball game today, Jack.
Not something you like to do.
No. It's only the second time this season.
He's number 21. He's going to take another 3, and yeah,
That was pure.
that's somebody I
Shooter's
don't want
gonna
to see
shoot.
get open.
They can't go under on the screens. They're going to have to blitz him, make him drive the ball, and possibly kick it out to someone else.
Misdirection pass to Jackson Young. His 3 won't fall.
You know, that pass was prettier than that shot. Great find. Just like that, Upperman has the lead once more.
One thing I've kind of picked up on Jackson Young, you get him shooting at the wing, and he's such a pure shooter. He kind of has trouble down in the corner, which that's usually one of the hardest spots for a lot of shooters. Some people, that's their hot spot. But, you know, I know for myself, I don't love to shoot down in the corner.
I'm a top of the key guy. You get me that straight shot at the basket, I'll hit it more times than not. Reach in foul here.
Warriors foul. Turnovers first. Team.
Just like you said earlier, Jack, here comes Lucas Smith for Gage Stevenson.
And for the Warriors, Lucas Smith.
Ty Cobb checks back in.
During the dunks, during warm-ups, Lucas Smith was shooting jumpers until he kind of got coaxed into shooting a dunk that he just could not hit. Let's see what that does for him here.
Kick out three for Upperman. That one offline. Lucas Dickerson finds Pinion. Pinion on the fast break decides to cut to his right and kicks out to Sims. Cole Sims spinning back. Gets it back over to Tripp.
Something that's been interesting to me is the Warriors playing Sims and Pinion together, two primary ball handler point guards who don't shoot all that well, all that often.
Jackson Young going to try another corner three, and that one won't fall either.
But that Sims three-pointer shows that he can shoot when need be.
It's a good find.
That was a great pass. That's what makes Ty Cobb so dangerous. He can score at will and find the open guy.
Not to mention he's a freshman.
Yeah. Warriors fans will have a good look at him for the next 3 years.
Luckily enough, though, we only lose one starter, so not too sure how many of Upperman's starting five are seniors. I think at least two. Actually, I know of three. So Cobb's going to be a one-man show next year.
Not unlike how Tripp Pinion was thought to be at the start of the year, losing all our seniors. But these other Warriors have really come in their own later in the season and carved out their own paths. Be interesting to see what kind of role everybody plays here tonight.
They get it up to Lucas Smith. Smith gets it over to Cole Sims.
And here we go. Minute and 12 seconds is nothing for this team, folks. They will hold that shot for a while.
Yeah, definitely not unfamiliar territory. You know, one of the earlier starts we've seen from the pass it around until you get the last shot. Usually we see it right at about
50 seconds-ish.
But Pinion going to take it out. Cole Sims going to try a three. The shot won't
Okay.
Maybe caught Upperman off guard. Mishandled that one. And Upperman. Now the Bees get it to 21. Heck, I wouldn't put it past him to
shoot right there from the tee. There's about 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cobb holding for the final shot. Warriors need to hold him to just a 3-point lead here.
So that's on Cole Sims.
Double zero. That'll be number 2 on him. 2 fouls in the first quarter for Cole Sims. He's an aggressive defender, but that's a little too aggressive. We need him out there. He matches up well with Ty Cobb, and he's pivotal to the Warriors' offensive game.
I didn't love the foul call on Sims. There's
another.
I mean,
Nope. They got that on Jackson Young.
I was about to say, if that was on Cole Sims, I didn't think the first foul he picked up was much of a foul. Nonetheless, that one, but I guess Jackson Young caught him in the hand or something.
That's awful. 1.5 seconds left, sending Ty Cobb to the free throw line. Well,
I don't know
I
don't know that I've seen him miss a free throw yet, but there's one of them. He's a little unfamiliar with the gym, I guess.
Second.
You know, I'm glad he made the second, because now we get to throw up a full court shot that's going to go in.
And we'll see how good my camera tracking skills are right here.
See, Pinion launches it. Perfect angle. Won't fall.
Nope.
But that'll do it for the first quarter. We're Delcorp Industries scoreboard update. White County 8, Upperman High School 12. And we'd like to thank the second game sponsor of tonight, Delcorp Industries. Delcorp Industries, family owned and operated, is your go-to provider for workforce and recruiting solutions, security guard and patrol services, and janitorial services. If you're looking for a new career, check out Delcorp Industries. If you're an employer and need folks now, call Delcorp Workforce. They offer no conversion fees and no hassles. Delcorp Janitorial, where cleanliness is in the details, and Delcorp Security, where your safety is our responsibility. Shout out Delcorp Industries.
Once again, shout out Sparta Live and the Expositor. Just very appreciative of them and all that they've done for us, bringing you Road Warriors games this year. Same 5 they had out there goes back.
Still have yet to see Nate Griffin.
He started last night's game, but I don't think he ever went back in after nasty fall. Jackson Young just played his way into playing just about the whole game.
And, I'd have to imagine if there's an
offensive foul.
Goes on number 4. I'd have to imagine if Nate Griffin does get to go in the game, if he takes any hard fouls, he's getting right back up. There's no complaining. Can't risk it.
He won't milk a call tonight.
Pinion dribbles out of 3 people. Jackson Young draws a trap and finds Lucas Smith. No foul call. Some fancy ball handling from Smith.
Smith, a great ball handler.
And then the foul call then. Of all the times a foul could have been called, I didn't expect it there. I'd expected it about 10 seconds earlier.
I'm no refereeing expert, but maybe next year I will be. I signed up to take the coaching and officiating class that White County High School is going to offer next year. Excited about that.
Is that a high school class?
Yeah. Told about the this week when we registered for classes.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Speaking of sweet, Lucas Dickerson knocking down a 3.
Smooth jumper there. Warriors defense played well.
Pinion whistled on the steal attempt. I'm interested to see how they make a whole semester out of the officiating class.
And here comes Nate Griffin, as you had mentioned earlier, for Jackson Young. What I want to know is who's gonna teach it. Plenty of coaches to go around campus, but
I'd have to say it's somebody certified through CSSAA or something. Nate Griffin.
That's a great block right after a foul call. Because I don't even know why 15 put that ball on the deck.
Well, they put it on Lucas Dickerson, but just not a lot of contact there.
No, even still, I'd like to have seen Lucas kind of get out of the picture there and let his high flyer Griffin swat that ball clean.
Well, he took away the opportunity at a 3-point play, so you still like the block. You just like it a lot more when it doesn't give him any chance. But he's already shown the kind of presence he can have down in the paint. Doesn't match up as well height-wise, but leaping-wise, he certainly does.
Yeah.
Pinion cutting back and splitting defenders. Now gets it stripped away.
And that's what's going to kill this team tonight, Jack, if they keep turning the ball over.
Cobb takes a 3, won't fall. Long rebound. I'm not sure why the big man didn't try to get that. It looked like he may have had a shot at it. Dickerson spins around and gets it up to Tripp. Tripp driving, kicks out.
Not too much shooting on the court. A couple of guys that will make a 3 every now and again, but no just automatic shooters other than Dickerson.
Yep.
It'll be interesting how they're going to space it.
Pinion drives baseline, kicks out to Cole Sims. Sims gets fouled. I'm really interested to see how Nate Griffin's going to shoot the ball tonight. He started the season so high shooting the ball, and he's cooled off since then. I'd like to see him, catch fire here in the district tournament.
He first play of the game last night, he hoisted up a corner three. His pinion goes off the backside yet again and is blocked once again. I'm telling you, Oberman is big down in the paint. They're going to have to be crafty if they want any post points.
Lucas Dickerson wide open three.
And that's you fans at home, not really basketball experts like us up here in the box. That was the play call. Throw it off the guy's back, get it blocked, then have Lucas Dickerson shoot a three.
Just how we drew it up. Upperman at the wing. 5:37 to play here in the second quarter.
Cam Bush with the ball. That's one name I remember. He hit a couple of three-pointers, left completely unguarded.
I was about to say, I remember those because Tripp dared him to shoot and he knocked it down every time.
That one doesn't fall for Bush.
And, you know, we mentioned yesterday, they always say it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Oberman's beat the Warriors twice, but the Warriors know how each player kind of likes to play. I mean, you know who the shooters are, you know who you need to step up and guard. And you can already tell it's making it a whole lot harder for Upperman to score when their primary shooters are being face guarded.
And that's just credit to Coach Mitchell, just drilling it in these guys' mind. Here comes a Nate Griffin three-pointer.
He knocks it down.
He heard you, Jack.
Exactly what we talked about. He creates a lot of separation, too, with that little side step before he takes the three. Cobb trying to drive. He kicks out an open look for Upperman to answer back with. It won't fall. And a foul over the back. Griffin leaped up to grab it and caught some contact from
number
the big man.
23.
Upperman.
And I don't know how many fouls he has, but if we can get him in foul trouble, Jack, we might be in business, as he has swallowed up some shots down low. And just we don't really have anybody to match up with him.
But, I mean, both the big men for Upperman got tacked on a couple of fouls here, so if you can keep them in foul trouble, it's definitely going to open up the paint presence. And when you combine that paint presence...
Oh, Nate Griffin just knocked out a made basket.
And they're debating who hit it. I was pretty sure Nate hit it.
It was absolutely Nate Griffin, but I hope they don't hear me saying that. As the Upperman fans travel a little bit better than some Memorial fans, letting the referees hear it and tell them what they think.
Both sides are complaining, Warrior fans and Upperman fans. This is going to be a long debate. Regardless, it's going to be Upperman basketball because it's either offensive goaltending or a defensive goaltending. Long discussion. I guess we could also see a jump ball if they don't.
If they can't come up with it.
And let's see. No shot.
No shot. Offensive goaltending.
And Warrior fans not happy, but
the first row of Warrior fans right here were the loudest critiques. David Pinion.
Maybe they saw something we didn't. Cause
it was blatant to me.
An offensive foul. I guess ball doesn't lie. Upperman must have touched it.
Tripp Pinion doing what he does best, drawing the offensive foul. And the gym is rocking in here, Jack.
Warrior fans definitely
maroon shirts everywhere,
letting their presence be known. And we'd like to take this time to thank Delcorp Industries. Delcorp Industries, family-owned and operated, is your go-to provider for workforce and recruiting solutions, security guard and patrol services, and janitorial services. One company, one partnership, endless possibilities. Find them at www.delcorp.com. And of course, SpartaLive.com, presented by the Expositor. You can see their little logo right beside, or right above the Warrior head.
Sparta Live, Warriors go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
And for those of you that did not tune in for the girls' game, thank you to Frank's, our game sponsor for that game.
Well, out of the timeout, It's going to be Warrior basketball after a nice charge taken, I think it was by Cole Sims, because the foul went against Ty Cobb. So Cobb kind of just tried to go through Sims.
And he's talking to the referee down at the other end about what he did.
You got to watch out for, you know, he could be trying to slip him some cash or something. A lot of cameras out here, though, something you couldn't really get away with. He's going to have to try it at halftime.
Yeah. Down in the tunnel where we walked in last night.
Yeah. Kenyon trying baseline. Kicks out to Griffin. Now Griffin going to try the opposite baseline. Gets it right back to Tripp. Tripp gets it to Dickerson in the corner, and he knocks it down. They had Jackson Young step up last night, and Lucas Dickerson stepping up tonight.
His golf partner.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it translates. Golf game turns into the shooting game. It was a tough fader.
Good rebound from Griffin. That should be a jump ball.
Yeah, it will be. And it's going to be Warrior basketball. Yeah. Still a good rebound by Griffin. You'd like to see him find a point guard a little quicker.
An outlet.
So they don't get the jump ball. But regardless, Warrior basketball after a quick miss in transition. Now Sims driving.
Oh,
gets his shot blocked. Just trying to get a little too fancy with it. No reason to leave your feet there.
I'd just go up into him and get 2 free throws.
I think the only thing saving Ty Cobb from a walk right there is the fact that he got it poked away.
As you could hear an audible walk ring true among the crowd.
Cobb in the paint against Pinion. Brings the lead for the Warriors down to 5.
This is about the opposite of how the Warriors usually start coming out on top. They've had a lot of second half comebacks. Let's hope that they can keep the gas pedal on.
Lucas Smith gets it poked away, but he's able to corral it right by the Eagle.
Lucas Smith scored 19 in the first home game of the year and has been really quiet since. I'd love to see him score some more tonight.
A fancy move by Cole Sims.
He got blocked, I should say, the last time he tried.
Yeah, that's probably the move he was looking for the first time. Able to create a little more separation and get a much cleaner look. But, I mean, a circus shot there.
District tournament brings out all the best of your game.
Certainly.
It looked like a push-off there.
But what I was going to say is certainly a place the Warriors, you know, usually can spark some magic at. They find a lot of success in this gym. And so far, they've been able to do the same. They've got a 5-point lead.
Oh! Offensive foul.
Yeah, I was watching
Nate Griffin.
It was on Nate Griffin, okay.
I guess it was a moving screen or something of that nature. As he'll sit for Jackson Young.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't see the foul.
I didn't see it either. The trailing referee did. Maybe they'll explain that in the officiating class.
We'll pull some of this footage, take a look at it.
Upperman's coach is imploring them to run some play. Not sure what.
Cobb gonna get the offense in motion. Throws a risky pass down in the paint.
Cobb got a lucky pass in through there, but that was a great second find to number 15 for an easy layup.
It floated all the way back to Pinion. Pinion backing up. 40 seconds left here in the first half. They've got a 3-point lead and another bad pass thrown. You hate the quick turnovers.
That's awful for the Warriors to be playing as well as they were to only be up 1 with 30 seconds to go in the first half.
And Lucas Smith
Careless pass. And,
Lucas Smith heading straight to the bench. He knew that sub was coming for him.
yeah.
Just too predictable.
Telegraph that pass. Everybody in the building knew where it was going. That's what Coach Mitchell was telling him on the sideline. In these last 14 seconds, I'd love to see the Warriors score again.
It's a good find from Sims to Gage Stevenson. Can't get it
Started
to
off so hot, just couldn't get that one to go.
5 seconds left for Upperman. They got it to a shooter. He sets his feet and he knocks it down.
We said earlier in the game that he could shoot, and he did just that.
Caps off the first half. That'll do it for the first half. Your Delcorp Industries scoreboard update: White County 22, Upperman 24, and with 30 seconds left, the Warriors led by 3, and at the end of the buzzer, they're down by 2.
8-point swing, and blink of an eye, Warriors are going to have to make adjustments at halftime and hope that that's not a big momentum swing in the game.
Anyways, before we get this timer showing, I'd like to thank Delcorp Industries. They can help you in the workforce, janitorial services, and security group. One company, one partnership, endless possibilities. Find them at www.delcorp.com. And as always, Smart Live and the Expositor for making this possible. We'll get a little timer going for you, and we'll rejoin you for the start of the second half.
You just go, well, we lost.
As we welcome you back for halftime, rolling solo right now. Jack will be back in a minute. Stuck in the concession stand line. Good poke away steal there from Sims. Couldn't corral it. Upperman brings the ball down. Oh, that's terrible. That was awful defense. So true. So true. Swing the pass over to Jackson Young. Feeds it down low to Trip Pinion. Gets to the top of the key to Sims. Almost walked. Blocked. 3-point attempt blocked there. Roberts grows the lead to 6 with that great block made there. Coach Mitchell, not liking what he sees out of half, takes a quick timeout.
Well, Sam, I'm never leaving again because I'm a minute late back to the action and the lead triples for Upperman. So it must have been my fault. I'll take blame for that one.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We couldn't do it without you guys at home.
And the girls did play. Can't recall the exact score, but they won
60 to 50-ish range.
Yeah, they won by about 10 or 12, somewhere in that range.
there.
They'll play Monday night at 9 p.m. And if the boys win, I'd imagine their game will be before that, probably 7:30.
If the boys are not victorious tonight, as we hope they are, I believe they will play
Jackson
Tuesday.
Young going to try a 3.
That's his spot. Just couldn't get it to fall.
It's kind of been a little cold tonight.
Oh, offensive foul. Lucas Davidson on the drive. Now I'm confused.
One official called.
The people in maroon shirts were angry at first, and now the Upperman fans are upset.
Well, each official called it a different way. They've had a bit of trouble here tonight.
This is the second 3 official huddle we've had.
And usually if you have one of those, you've called a bit of a questionable game. So you do it twice. You're in dangerous territory. Either way, somebody's going to be mad.
I believe the ref with the least amount of hair called the block, and the ref with just a little bit more hair called the charge.
Yeah. It's a good way to explain it.
And
it's going to be White County basketball. No?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It looked like an Upperman player was going to take the inbound, and now a Warrior.
No, honestly. No. What is happening? It's a circus show. All we need are the elephants and some peanuts.
This is ridiculous.
What are we doing?
This is ridiculous. That's terrible. You give it to one, and then you switch back, and then you switch back again. I mean, what are we doing? Now a 3 put up. And at least the 3 points on. Of course it does.
No, I'm gonna give the referees 3 points instead of Roberts on that shot. I'm not even sure how to count that possession.
Just all around, I mean, you couldn't have called it much worse.
Maybe they'll show that in the officiating class on the not 2 days.
Pinion tries to go up and under. Stevenson grabs it.
No shot.
It'll be on the floor.
We have one referee who appears to at least know what he's doing. In comes Nate Griffin.
Stevenson's got an open look in the corner.
Ooh.
Can't capitalize on it. Pinion fighting for the rebound.
Should be
Warrior
basketball. And
yeah. They call a foul.
A push on. Is that true? 15. He'll come out. Cam Bush enters back in. Nifty inbounds play there to get it back to Pinion.
Warriors all of a sudden in a 9-point hole. Nate Griffin bounce pass into Sims. Little hop step trying to get out of trouble, finds Stevenson. Stevenson driving left, throws a bad pass. Bees get it back up to the top of the key.
I thought he was going to shoot it, and
Cobb threw that one about a mile high.
So it looked like he was trying to hit an open cheerleader with that pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kenyon
drives. Finds Griffin. Griffin gets it swung back to him. Little half pump fake. And get it back to Pinion. Pinion driving into his left. Tries to cut back right.
He has had such tough luck here both games, getting those shots to fall.
Open lane.
Just like that, it's gotten out of hand. 11-point lead for Upperman.
And I don't know that the Warriors haven't even scored.
Yeah, they've had nothing. It's 4 minutes and 46 left in the third quarter, and they've struggled.
It's exactly what we're thinking. But one thing you can rely on, other than the officiating, Delcorp Industries. We got you covered in workforce, janitorial, or security group services. One company, one partnership, endless possibilities. Find them at delcorp.com. Tack on the www before that.
You know, the only thing Delcorp doesn't have is a refereeing program, which we could be using right about right now.
Well, maybe not us, but I know 3 people who could. And maybe you'll find a story on it at sportalive.com or the Expositor. But
That's a slam dunk right there, Jack.
yeah, the story kind of writing itself right now in front of you. But you know, you can't put everything on the officials. The Warriors have been pretty slow here. I mean, that's kind of an understatement when you've yet to score almost halfway through the third quarter.
Warriors need points badly.
Griffin takes a 3.
Won't get it there.
Rebound. The Bees
Rifles that pass. Another good find.
open look from 3, and man, I thought
That
that was
wasn't
falling
going to
too.
go in.
Now Pinion in transition kicks out to Stevenson for 3, and he left it way short.
He's been cold after a hot start. Upperman takes time setting up the offense.
Now it's nearly stolen away. Cobb almost
Acrobatic save.
almost picked up the backcourt violation. The Bees have a long possession working here. They get it down in the paint. They pass it up.
Walk.
That should have been a travel. Instead, it's 2 points.
Add it to the referee's score total. They're up to at least 5 now.
Kick out for Sims. Now Dickerson has it. Back over to Pinion. I mean, you got to get something open here if you're the Warriors. The threes haven't been falling. The paint's been locked down.
There we go.
Maybe Pinion just opened it up right there. 3-point opportunity, and the first of those type of drives that he's gotten to fall tonight.
He finally got the defender on his hip. They've done a great job staying with him. 3 minutes left. They're going to need a lot more than just 24 the rest of the way. Pinion hits, converts the 3-point play.
It brings the lead down to 10 for Upperman. And, yeah, we're going to need to see a lot of stops defensively. And, you know, the Warriors just need to play faster, especially on the defensive end. They've allowed Upperman to get the ball down into the paint and had slow recovery, and
Just really sluggish looking on defense.
And, steals are a slow offense's best friends because, you get speed out in transition. Any team can score.
Good rebound.
And just like that, here's a transition opportunity. Kenyon in motion, hop step, goes up and over. Nate Griffin's second chance.
That was a gimme right there. Warriors are gonna have to hit some layups.
But that's exactly what we're talking about. You get a full head of steam and it can lead to easier points. Griffin just can't get it to fall.
That was a better look than the Warriors have set up running their offense all night long.
Now we got an offensive foul against Upperman. And that's going on the big man, I think.
Is that on Bush?
Please have Roberts' first team.
No.
Roberts, 3-point.
He's only got one foul, so we're going to be seeing him all night. What a
Good
pass.
find.
Griffin needed to just go up initially, but it didn't matter. He got it with the left. It's a good touch from Nate Griffin, and he makes up for the last miss. And the lead's back down to single digits.
What a baseball pass from Cole Sims.
Yeah, I thought he was throwing it out of bounds. I didn't even see Griffin. He's got better vision than me, and I'm looking down at the entire court.
Good quick strike. This team sits and sits and sits and just never finds the look that they're looking for.
It's just a lot of outside perimeter passing. Sometimes you got to make a risky look, especially if it's going to lead to two. Sims nearly rips it away there. He nearly rips it away again, and now gets called for the foul. Ugh. You got caught in no man's land right there.
Thank you.
Shout out to my mom. Leaving a comment.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Savannah Craig.
Yeah, whoever that is. Appreciate the support. Probably no bias in that comment.
I'll probably never hear that name again, to be honest.
Stone Memorial getting a look down in the paint. They draw the pump fake, and
that was a good move. Didn't fall. Great defense from Stevenson not to bite. So there are 53 seconds left, and I do not want to see the Warriors hold.
I don't either. This is a time you need to be aggressive.
8 points isn't impossible, but it takes offense.
All right, and it takes time, certainly when you have the offense of the Warriors. Pinion trying to drive, finds Griffin. Griffin's going to get a look from three.
That was a good look. Should be.
If that's on Cole Sims, I don't
know.
And
it is.
This is fourth or fifth.
Warriors foul, Sims is fourth.
It's fourth. He's going to
Have to come out. And that's tough, as he has been the biggest energy that the Warriors have had either side of the ball.
And he's made the best scorer for Upperman, Ty Cobb, kind of a non-factor.
I can't remember really the last time he scored.
And I mean, usually that's a guy you see create a lot of points.
Not for himself, but for his teammates. The fact that Upperman's only at 35 points is incredible. The Warriors are just going to have to do better on the offensive end.
This is the kind of game we expected this to be, really. If the Warriors wanted to have a chance, they'd have to play good defense, and they've done so.
They've just really grinded it out. Griffin just got out-muscled down low, and the lead grows back to 10.
Yep, so you said it, Sam. The Delcorp Industries scoreboard update. After 3, Upperman High School 37, White County High School 27. And, there they are, Delcorp Industries. They've got you covered in any facet of life, really. What more could you want than workforce, janitorial, and security?
If I don't need any help in the workforce, janitorial, or security, I might still just go Delcorp. I feel like they can get me where I need to be.
Yeah, they can help you somehow or another. But 8 minutes left for the Warriors to keep their hopes in the district tournament alive. And, really to kind of keep your season alive, because you lose this, you go into region play as a 3 or 4 seed, and you're gonna be playing a pretty good team regardless. But I did get a look at our region matchups, and I believe the number one team in the region that White County would be playing was the team we matched up against in the last game of the season. I forget, it's Signal Mountain. I think Signal Mountain was leading that district, so
we beat Signal Mountain in a great game from the Warriors.
Where they scored 70 points. So
something that they are not accustomed to.
If the
Evidenced by the 27 points tonight.
So if the comeback doesn't happen, which I'm not going to write it off, certainly, because this team's created a lot of magic here in this gymnasium, but there's still hope.
Mm-hmm. That's something about Eric Mitchell's teams. They're a different beast when it comes to the playoffs.
Pinion got the offensive board.
Call.
Offensive
ball. Are you kidding me? That looked like a just reverse layup.
He just tried to go reverse on it and
called the hooking. I can't get behind that call.
No. I've not been able to get behind a lot of calls tonight, but I mean, usually you know a hook when you see it. It's a pretty clear call. That one, evidently, ball doesn't lie because it winds back up in Trip Pinion's hands. And I guess he would have made it too because he makes it in transition. The lead back down to 8 for Upperman. 6 minutes, 57 seconds left. The Bees taking their time here. The Warriors need to step up and press.
When Cam Bush or number 23 has the ball that far away, they need to blitz them. I've not seen too much ball handling out of those two tonight.
I just want to see an aggressive man-to-man here and fast switches and force shots like that down in the paint. That's exactly what you want to do. And drawing a foul. That's a great job.
That was perfect. That's what they need to do every possession. Rally to the ball and box out and get rebounds.
You know, when you play an aggressive man, you're going to give up an open lane every now and then, but it forces
them to make the pass and make the cut and get to that open lane.
It takes away time. They got to think a lot faster than they normally would when you sit back.
Anybody can sit here and analyze this. 5-out offense, slow, but when it's quick pass, there's room for error.
And that's what Upperman did to the Warriors. A lot of those turnovers, this Pinion will get to the line to shoot.
Never can tell with this staff.
I didn't know if it was going to be an offensive foul. I didn't know what it was.
I was waiting for the hand on head, but luckily 2 for Trip Pinion with 6 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the fourth quarter.
I like that.
That speaks for itself.
The blind zebras. Pinion cuts it to 6.
Sure, from the free throw line, an area that he's struggled with this season. If he can't hit too many field goals, I'd love to see him bring this team back in it with his free throw shooting. Right mindset, just a little too much contact there for Jackson Young.
Just a second team foul. Both sides with 2 team fouls here in the fourth. Cobb gets a long inbound and brings it up court. 5:45 left in this ball game. Jackson Young playing some tight defense.
That's good. Get up on him. Their bigs look like they're just pass-oriented when they get that far away from the basket. Shut off passing lanes.
I mean, I want Jackson Young to step up on him. So they get it back over to Cobb. Cobb trying to cut to his left. He's driving baseline. It's a good finish.
Trip Pinion's a good defender, but Cole Sims has had Ty Cobb's number tonight, but with the 4 fouls, he can't be out there. Just really hurting the Warriors on the defensive end.
I'd love to see a good three-point look here. You're going to give up points every now and then to this Upperman team. They've got some scores. I mean, you can't shut down everybody.
You can't shut them out.
But one thing you can do is outscore them if they're going to score.
Coach Mitchell wants a timeout.
It's probably got 4 left, I'd say, still, so might as well burn one.
That's what it looks like.
30-second timeout, Warriors.
Once again, we'll thank Delcorp Industries. They've got you covered in really anything. One company, one partnership. Says it there on the screen. The possibilities are endless.
Thank you, Delcorp Industries. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to thank Sparta Live and the Expositor, too, doing all that they do. Warriors will inbound. Hopefully what Coach Mitchell told them in the timeout will stick, as they're down 8 points with about 4.5 minutes left in this game and need scoring badly.
Cole Sims kicks out to Pinion. Pinion to Dickerson. Open look from 3, and he buries it. That's exactly what we wanted, Sam.
All of a sudden, it's just a 5-point lead. A defensive stop right here will be huge in turning the tide.
And I want Pinion to step up. You want to make him. You want to force them to do something.
What you want to do is get the ball out of Ty Cobb's hands. That's what they're doing. Oh.
It's a good spin. He's shot.
Oh, wow! Exclamation point there.
Sims kicks out to Jackson Young. That'd be a great way to answer that. He can't.
That did a lot more than just give them 2 points, Shaq. That gave them momentum. That dunked. That.
Right. You'd love to see the 3 fall from Young, because that's one way to shut it right.
That's one way to answer. But they're gonna have to stop him on this possession. You'd feel like poor defense there from Jackson Young.
Young gets whistled for the foul.
Luckily,
I think he backed up enough to not say he got dunked on.
Yeah.
He wasn't really. He didn't jump up and try to contest it.
Like, will he be on the poster? Sure. Will he be right under the basket? No.
They get it into Cobb, fading away, and he leads out to 9. 3 minutes to go. You got to just see some threes or something.
You're going to have to do something different.
Yeah.
What the 34 points that got him here can't be the same kind of points that end the night.
Dickerson needs to put that up, and he does.
Right
out. And if Upperman scores here, this game might as well be over.
9 points in 2 minutes and 45 seconds is hard enough, but especially with the struggle from all 3 areas of shooting the Warriors have had.
Pinion picks up a foul. Team's 4th. Just Pinion's 3rd.
Upperman looks to bleed a little clock right here. 2.5 minutes left.
Baseline drive.
That's too easy. That's too easy. I'm not sure the Warriors can come back from this, given how the game has gone.
Pinion nearly draws the N1. Can't get the bucket to fall. It'll go to the line to shoot 2. And really, since that buzzer beater 3 to end the first half, Upperman has been in the driver's seat all night. Well, not all night. The first half was primarily dominated by the Warriors. You put 2 halves like that together and you win this game, but
looking at the scoreboard and the body language of the Warriors, it's hard to tell that they were up 7 points on this Upperman squad earlier in the night.
They just haven't been able to defend the paint. Not a lot of threes knocked down for Upperman. The ones that they did get open on, they made them, but most of those paints have come on, drives down into the paint that the Warriors have had a hard time stopping.
This Warriors team has some size, but they're not a big team by any stretch of the imagination.
Yep.
this Upperman squad a lot more filled out in some places than the Warriors.
And the shooting not really falling for White County.
Morris Smith is second, team 50. Top shooting team.
This has been a deflating second half. Just
Yep.
as you can, I mean, the White County crowd traveled out well and just
Yep.
got nothing for what's happened here
The
tonight.
Upperman offense and the Zebras on the court combined to suck the energy out of White County fans. That 1-2 combo is hard to beat.
You know what else is hard to beat? Delcorp Industries.
So true.
Whether it be the workforce, janitorial staff, or security group, with one company, one partnership, you can get endless possibilities at Delcorp Industries.
I mean,
You want to reach them, Jack? How about you just type in www.delcorp.com? You can get a hold of them.
and if you have any possibility,
Why not have endless possibilities?
it's true. It's true. And SpartaLive.com.
Hey,
I think it's
there you go. You know what? Since he's standing behind us, they came in clutch last night. Why not Noah Gately again?
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten a shot out this game.
He's the reason we have a tripod, even though I might have slightly broken this one too. We may just have to invest in something better than a $10 tripod from Walmart, but it's getting the job done.
Warriors will roll the ball down half court.
They get it over to Cole Sims. Somebody's just got to get a shot up. 2 minutes left. You trail by 11. There's a shot. There's a make. Lucas Dickerson. I'm sure he's the leading scorer in this game. Ty Cobbs gets two.
You can't let that happen.
And if you do let it happen, you got to go down and hit another three, like right now. And you did. I mean, Lucas Dickerson has to have like 20 points or something. I mean, I don't know that he's missed tonight.
That's his fourth three-pointer that I've counted. Just taking over where Jackson Young let off last night. It's just a 7-point lead now with a minute and a half to go.
The Warriors are giving themselves a chance.
That's all you can ask for. We know you didn't publicly comment it, but thank you, Laura Everett. If you know, you know.
She did public comment
Earlier.
But we appreciate
But
the
we
support.
appreciate the support.
And we appreciate the other 131 people tuning in through Warrior Media. Couldn't be possible without the fans watching. You know, if we didn't have an audience, it'd be pointless.
We'd just be sitting up here talking to ourselves, which we'd probably still be doing anyways.
So might as well get to
Share our takes with those of you at home. That was embarrassing.
Yep.
That's the only word that I think does that justice.
And Pinion tries to go up and under. That's not really a shot you want to force. You got to try to take a three there. But
Morris foul, Smith is third.
now a foul called against Lucas Smith. Third personal foul will send Upperman to the line. And this one's probably over now.
I'll go ahead and say it. I'd love it if they prove me wrong, but
Yeah, there's just no way
Yeah.
they come back.
it was a 0% chance. Like, I was thinking of forking them right now.
Yeah, it is definitely
Right
over.
after he hits this free throw, which I know he's going to do,
Because they don't
Upperman
miss
will
free
win.
throws. They do not miss free throws. See? Exactly. They
Proving our
never miss
point.
them.
Proving our point.
well, no, now it is over. Now, we tried to jinx it. Now it's over.
There's nothing kidding about it. The game is finished.
Yeah.
You want to tune into the last minute and 15 seconds, be my guest, but the Warriors will not win.
Yeah. Kenyon rips that one away, though. Now it's a loose ball. Wow. Stevenson comes away with it.
And there's a foul.
It should be on Upperman, though. It won't send the Warriors to the line, just the fourth team foul on Upperman.
The way that the game was going, it might have turned into a scrum. That would have been the only thing really worth watching here for the last minute and 6 seconds.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Pinion got the rock, finds Lucas Dickerson for three.
That one got tipped.
Cobb trying to drive on Pinion. Pinion picks up a foul. And
He's got to be close to coming out.
I think that's 4 on him. You can see him not really happy about the call. Not that it really matters, but that's kind of how the officiating's been tonight.
Yeah, not that it's really mattered. Ty Cobb attempts stat pad.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, his points are probably going to say something in the anywhere from like 15 to 25. Who's counting? But I mean, it's not been like.
It's been a very quiet whatever he's
And I think we said that last time these two teams played. It's been a lot of free throws. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? They're called free throws for a reason.
Yeah. He can get to the line, and he can make a layup.
It's great.
You know who else can make a layup?
For opinion.
Lee's foul return on his fifth.
If you Warriors fans have nothing going on tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Finley, Randolph, Sparta Youth League basketball team will be taking on, I don't even know who, but you can see me in action.
Oh, is it a rescheduled game or something?
It's actually tournament play.
Oh, tournament?
Oh, yeah. We're making a run. Starts tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh!
He tried the behind-the-back pass and
White chocolate-esque. They were not ready for it.
didn't really work out, but it got fouled after
cool.
the play.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
Warriors foul his fifth.
And
I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you try and like layup lines and stuff. Is Cole Sims is fouled out.
good effort from him.
It's incredible that it took this long to happen.
Yeah. He had like 2 or 3 in the first quarter.
And what's happening? In comes Colby Young.
I don't think we've seen Nate Griffin in the second half. That's one thing I've noticed.
He came in there during the third quarter and didn't really contribute much, and has been out of the fourth quarter entirely.
You know, now that I think about it, we haven't seen him or Jackson Young
Too
really.
much. Oh, they've really
They've
tried
gone away
to,
from the bigger playing players.
Well, with Upperman up, you could tell that it was going to turn into guard play. They're going to try and pass the rock around the arc.
Honestly, I think the Warriors trying to play guard plays come back to bite them, though, because Upperman's
bigs have just pounded them in all night long.
yeah, under 30 seconds to play in this one. There's another turnover for the Warriors. And I'd have to imagine Upperman's going to try to dribble this one out. Well, there's a steal.
Emphasis on the word try.
Pinion
for 3.
Colby Young running in. Dickerson at his feet. They take that shot.
Lucas.
Hey, Colby Young gets scored. At the buzzer, a little buzzer beater for Colby Young to end this one off. But that'll do it for the last matchup of tonight. The Warriors get beat 46-56 and fall to Upperman and get put out of the district tournament. But they still got a game in the regions, so they're not done just yet. And the Warriorettes won earlier. So
you know, there's not too much to complain about. At least we're not Stone Memorial fans right now.
it's true.
They went
Sure.
0 for tonight.
So I believe you'll get to join us back Monday night at 9
Emphasis on the word night.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
One last time, we'll thank Delcorp Industries. They've got you covered anywhere you're looking. Workforce, janitorial, or security group. One company, one partnership, endless possibilities. You know where to find them. And as always, SpartaLive.com and the Expositor. And, of course, Frank's.
Can't forget Frank's.
But that'll do it for us. Again, I'm Jack Bolden, joined
I'm Sam Dykes. We hope to see you on Monday.